Hey, stop it! Show me your hand!
And he hit me on this little side of my head right here.
10-4, she was punched him in the face multiple times.
He's got 3 of my girls. He's gonna kill all of us.
This is Adinadine Nez, the distraught wife of Jared McMinn, a father who'd taken his 3 daughters hostage, which leads to a terrifying standoff.
Come out of the tent now, shit! We know you're in there! Come out now!
You copy 23 traffic. We have a suspect barricaded in the tent with children.
I am a American process. I feel like I'm gonna have a American clothes.
Man, I want those kids to be safe!
There's no negotiation.
Yes! Yes! You!
We'll take the most critical. If it's only dad involved, we'll take him. If it's kids involved, we're taking kids, and dad can deal with what he did.
Get down of the tent with your hands up! Put your hands up!
So we're showing off Forest Service for a DV in progress. Sounds physical at this time.
All we have is a couple that was fighting with kids near a small SUV. RP can hear screaming and crying.
On July 26, 2018, a 911 call from a witness in Coconino National Forest, Arizona, leads police to respond to the scene. They know they have no time to waste because if the dispute escalates, things may turn violent.
There were children involved. Of course, that adds another level of severity to the crime.
Deputies arrive at the scene and immediately spot the witness who made the call. They begin by asking him to describe what he'd seen, and what he shares is far from reassuring.
82, I'm out with DRP. Are you the one that called?
Yes, sir. We were fishing. All of a sudden, you heard this lady start screaming, no, no, and crying. We saw her run by. We pulled up. She was hiding like behind a tree. He was standing by the car with a kid. I asked, is everything all right? He said, no, sir, no, everything's all right. His demeanor and the way she was kind of cowering and running and screaming didn't seem...
No, absolutely not.
Before leaving, the witness points officers towards the location of the suspect.
So they actually have a camp set up, I think.
Okay.
So there's a little SUV and there's a black tent.
Okay.
That's where there's things. He said he's been there for a week.
So, like, that direction of the lake?
Go down the boat ramp.
Right. Well, thank you, guys.
All right.
Following the route given by the witness, the officers soon come across their first link to the suspect and the crime.
We proceeded down the road, turning onto Forest Service Road 82, which leads to Lake Kinnickinnick. Approximately a mile down the road, we were approached by a gray sedan or small SUV.
The SUV matches the one the witness has described, but it isn't the only thing officers find.
Hello. Were you just in an argument?
Yeah. So my girl's dad is out here camping with my girls, and he hit me on this little side of my head right here.
Okay. Do you need medical attention?
I don't know. I don't think so. I got
sure?
a real bad headache and I can't bite down.
Okay, I'm gonna get some medics out here for you, okay?
After finding the injured wife inside the car, the cops decide to provide her with medical assistance before continuing with their investigation.
10-4, she was punched him in the face multiple times, along with arms and legs.
But what the wife says next shifts everything. Suddenly, the situation feels more dangerous, and it's clear that anything could happen from this point on.
He's threatened that he's gonna go crazy, that he's gonna have a manic episode, and that he's gonna kill all of us.
What's his name?
Jared McMinn. He has a gun though.
He does have a gun?
Yeah. He's got 3 of my girls. Your daughter?
What's becoming evident is that this unhinged father has turned a quiet campsite into a hostage standoff. But that's not all. As it turns out, Jared is no stranger to law enforcement.
I responded to the Kinnickinnick area the day prior to assist DCS, which is the Department of Child Safety, in serving custody paperwork to Jared. I was unable to contact him in that area.
The police now know they have to proceed with caution. Their priority is to gather any information they can from the wife.
Where was the gun the last time you saw it?
He had it on his hip.
He had it on his hip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even Highly Facebook shows alerts combative and violent.
9223.
Go ahead.
Do you have the girls?
Negative, we're just out with our mother.
The wife then drops another bombshell.
And then there's that guy, too.
Is he just a friend, acquaintance?
Yeah, he's an acquaintance. He's like he knows his side of the family, but they're not really close. Like the first time I ever met him was out here.
Okay.
The clock is ticking, And with each passing second, it's getting harder for the cops to track down Jared.
It was dark and we didn't know his exact location, so being able to get to him without him seeing us was going to be difficult.
Step 4, we have an approximate location.
We opted to park kind of in a location that we knew he wasn't going to be. Dismount from our vehicles. We grab our patrol rifles.
Using red lights, which are less noticeable than white lights, officers begin their search.
We got to push a little bit farther, more. It's kind of a danger in and of itself, just trying to locate the camp without, one, being discovered on our way in, and two, doing it safely that he can't see us coming and is able to take a pot shot at us or something like that.
By now, the cops are starting to understand that with their limited resources, they don't have enough time to get to the crime scene before anything happens.
We requested the assistance of Arizona Department of Public Safety helicopter, which is referred to as Ranger.
It had been almost an hour of looking at that time. You start to think, what if they left the area, or what if we're looking in the wrong area?
After an hour of searching, hope is fading fast. Then, just when all is seeming lost, they spot something, a tent not far from where Jared is believed to be hiding.
We need to go clear this tent that's over there.
In that tent is none other than the accomplice the wife mentioned.
Huh. Is it a friend?
Yeah. His name's Craig.
We didn't know if anybody was in there, who was in there, if they were armed.
Step out of the tent with your hands up! Put your hands up! Step out of the tent! Keep your hands where I can see them! Okay, step out! Step out! Okay, I see your hands! Keep your hands where I can see them! Just step out, okay? Alright, okay. Okay, just step out, put your hands up. Put your hands up, okay. You need Craig.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm screaming at you. I can't hear you. Got a helicopter. I know. I'm trying to find out.
You guys are looking for him.
The man is identified as Craig, and fortunately, he cooperates with the police.
You gotta understand, just because Jared has a gun, we gotta come into this with the elevated level of security, okay?
I understand, officer. Any guns or anything? No, I don't have guns. So, Craig, any reason why he's doing this? I don't know, man. I just barely met this guy. I grew up with his father.
Are all the kids, they are in the tent with him?
As far as
that you know of?
Yeah, that I know of. Besides the handgun, do you know if he has any other weapons? I don't really know. Okay, there we go. I haven't seen him with anything else.
This only confirms that Jared is armed and far more dangerous than anyone imagines. Finally, after more searching, they make contact with their suspect.
We saw moving off to our left. We knew we were with Jared.
You want to flank out, and I'll make contact. I'm going to try to go right.
The cops try to be as stealthy as possible, but in a situation like this, it isn't easy.
We got to a point where we couldn't get any closer without exposing ourselves completely.
Stop! There's anybody in the tent! Come out there! Show me your hands! Show your hands!
Jared quickly jumped back into the tent, and that's when he zipped it up.
We know you're in there! Come out now!
Step 3, we got verbal contact with Jared. He's in the tent. He says the kids are in with him.
Come out of the tent now, Jared! Jared, we just want to talk to you.
Adrenaline is surely playing a part here, but the cops are also scared that if things go sideways, the most horrific thing would happen. The children would likely be the first ones to get harmed.
Jared, I want those kids to be safe. Can you send them out to me?
So there's only 3 of us outside of the tent right now at this point, and Jared's inside of it with a gun and with his kids.
Jared, I know you got a gun in there. I need you to come outside.
He seemed deadlocked in the fact that he wasn't coming out of that tent.
The officers understand that Jared is not going to give up the children easily, so they have to think of something outside of the box.
There was only the 3 of us. I took one of my handheld flashlights, walked over to a tree in the darkness, and wedged my flashlight up into the branches there to make it look like somebody was at that position. Made it look like we spread out and there was more of us than there actually was. Then that way, if he made the decision to start shooting at something, we would hope that he would focus on that flashlight, divert the fire away from us.
Along with these strategies, the cops also try to lure him out with words. But the situation is about to spiral into something far darker and more dangerous.
Jared, this is the sheriff's office. We need you to come out with your hands up. Let's figure this out, okay?
Saying he wants to talk to his lawyer first.
Jared, we can't do that right now. There's no negotiation.
With his noncompliance to our commands to come out of the tent and or release the children out of the tent, it very quickly devolved into a hostage situation.
Get out of the tent with your hands up! Put your hands up!
What happens next shocks everyone. Jared does something no loving father could ever be expected to do.
He believes the children are still in the tent with him to confirm Jared has a firearm.
Step out of the tent so we can see and talk to you. To a point where he's putting the kids in the door. He's putting the kids in the door.
We definitely could see the kids in there and him using them as a shield to kind of shield himself from my direction because he knew where I was at.
However, his words are not matching his actions.
Did you hear what he just said? That he'll die to protect them?
There's always that concern that at any time he could just start randomly firing gunshots at us. How do we address that, knowing that, one, he's got kids in front of him and we're in the trees?
Seeing the situation escalate, the cops have no choice but to prepare for the worst case scenario.
We did talk about, if that situation, if it came to that, he was putting those children in danger with that firearm. If we had to return fire, the children's safety was our number one concern. So we would make sure to aim high and not in a direction towards those children.
Hey, you don't have a shield, right?
No, not unless Mandy does.
Let me go grab it. Let me go grab mine.
Okay.
There starts to be shooting. I already told her I'm ready.
We're going to go, we'll tell Will to put this in drive and we're going right to the tent.
Okay.
We'll put that right to the door.
I'm good with that. Let me go get my shield.
Though they're prepared for the worst, the officers keep trying to negotiate. Finally, they make their first verbal contact with Jared.
Jared, you have your cell phone so I can talk to you. Yes, I do. It is going to voicemail and it's not ringing. Oh my God, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Hey, this is Sergeant Willis with State Troopers. Are you okay? What's going on? Okay. Are you hungry? Are you cold? Are you tired?
Yes, Jared.
Okay. Do you have your medicine?
No,
Why not?
I'm ready up.
Okay. So why don't you come out and I'll take care of you? Jared, what is it going to take for you to come out of the tent?
Just let me calm down. I'll come out.
As the officers wait outside for Jared to calm down, tensions rise. Just then, Jared reaches out, but in a manner they're not prepared for.
Flag staff 911, where's your emergency?
I need to be patched through with either the state trooper or the sheriff's department, please.
Sure, can I get your name?
My name is Jared McMahon.
11, can you take this call? Can I transfer directly through to you?
But why has Jared dialed 911? Due to the remote location of his campsite, it's the only number his cell phone's network can reach. This puts the 911 dispatcher, Josie Blasey, in an extremely precarious situation.
I definitely felt a sense of responsibility being the only one being able to talk to Jared. Normally, on that situation, we would want him to get over to a negotiator or a sergeant.
My kids are safe, all of them. I haven't hurt anybody. They have guns pointed at us now.
Jared, they think you have a gun inside the tent. Do you have a gun inside the tent?
Yes, I do. I know my history, and I know what they're going to do to you. I'm not going back to prison. I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I'm just trying to help you out, and I know what needs to be done, and I want to help both sides out.
Lord, my God, is there no help for the widow's son?
What's that?
I said, Lord, my God, is there no help for the widow's son?
His motive is now clear. He cannot fathom returning to prison. But what concerns Josie more is that it seems like his desperation is beginning to grow. There's no telling what he might do if the situation worsens, so she does her best to get him to leave the tent.
Okay, is there any way you can go out and talk to my deputies? If you come out unarmed, they can help you get a phone call and help you out.
I can't go back to prison. They keep saying that they're going to hurt my kids.
No, they're not going to hurt your kids. They want to make sure your kids are okay. You're going to have to walk outside and talk to them.
I can't do it right now.
Despite her best efforts, Jared is not convinced. But after 4 hours of the standoff, he seems dangerously close to snapping. But then Jared makes a request no one sees coming.
Jared, what can I do to help you out?
I need to hear my mother's voice. Please, please, I beg you. I'm begging you. I need my mom to pray with me.
Have you called your mother? Have you called your...
I tried to call 67 times.
I can't call on three-way on a 911 call. I cannot do that. It won't let me transfer you to a deputy even. Remember, we tried.
Please just call on a landline phone and just talk to my mom. Please, I beg you. I beg of you. I just need to hear her.
This comes completely out of the blue, but almost immediately, the officers on the scene are quick to make their stance on this known.
I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I know he's asking to talk to his mom. The only people that we want his phone call transferred to is one of us. So I just want to make sure we don't get her on the phone with him.
Allowing him the call might further escalate the situation. It could also be an opportunity for him to say goodbye to his mother if he is indeed planning the worst. Now, Josie has to communicate this to him in a manner that doesn't trigger him further, or she risks him unleashing a frenzy of violence.
Jared, I already talked to my deputies and they said that you're going to have to come outside and talk to them. They said if you do that, they can get you a phone call and they can help you out. But they said you're going to have to go outside the tent to do that.
Sure, if you come out of the tent, we will secure you and I will give you my phone so you can call your mom.
But Jared won't listen to reason. As he continues to spiral into despair, Josie decides to try another approach. She tries to diffuse the tension by taking his mind off the high-stress situation.
Did your kids catch any fish while you're at the lake there today?
Yes.
Well, that's awesome.
Yes, you're great kids. Great. You're the best thing that ever happened to me in my life.
Oh, you sound very fortunate to have three wonderful kids.
She took over me the whole life. Their whole life. She kept them from me. And she's trying to take them from me now.
While the mention of his kids does calm Jared down initially, Josie realizes that going to prison is only part of what he's afraid of. He seems genuinely terrified of his kids being taken away. But just when she's ready to use this to try and break through to him, Jared begins to lose his cool.
I am bipolar. I am a manic depressive. I feel like I'm going to have a manic episode.
Can you send your kids outside?
No, I don't feel like they're going to be safe out there.
Can you tell me how old your other two kids are? Jared?
Jared has ended the call and stops responding completely. Almost 6 hours into the standoff, the SWAT team arrives. Amongst their members is Sergeant Mike Lavelle, a trained crisis negotiator. He now takes over the attempts to have Jared leave the tent in a peaceful manner. The first thing he does is get the helicopter hovering above to land, reducing the noise and making it easier to communicate with Jared. Then he begins to call out to him.
Obviously, you know the police are out here. We don't want to see you get hurt tonight, Jared.
Yeah, you don't want to see me die?
That's correct.
Why don't you want to see me die?
Jared, why do you think we're here tonight?
Because you know I got a gun.
You have a gun?
Yes.
Is it with you?
Yes, it is.
Careful.
You want this? Yes, it is.
While Jared seems to be more willing to speak to Sergeant Mike as compared to the officers who'd been there before, he still doesn't agree to any of the requests. Just then, Sergeant Mike receives another piece of troubling news.
We got about an hour before the sun starts coming up. Okay, just so you guys know.
Once the sun rises, the positions of the surrounding officers will be fully compromised, ruining any element of surprise they have. Time is running out, and the SWAT team is now forced to consider other options and what they're going to do if the negotiation goes badly.
Yeah, I was going to say, you need to have a plan of action right now as far as the shot range out in that tent.
So we're going. It's you and Blair. You got shield. Blair's got the cutter. He's going to slice. You guys are going to pull apart. I'm right there too. So if you move and you shooter, you right behind us. If it goes bad, we'll take the most critical. If it's only Dad involved, we'll take him. If it's kids involved, we're taking kids, and Dad can deal with what he did. Gotcha. Okay.
While they're discussing these grim scenarios, Sergeant Mike is still trying his best to get Jared to come out peacefully.
You gotta keep it serious. Why? Somebody pointed a gun at me. I don't want to die, bro. I don't want to die. I don't want to die, please.
Jared, all you need to do is talk to me, buddy. You talk to me, you and me can work this out. What are you scared of, Jared? What are you scared of? I'm scared to go back to prison. You scared to go back to prison?
Jared's fear and desperation are palpable. The entire team is on edge, knowing that one wrong move could set him off. But Sergeant Mike keeps his cool and continues trying to form a connection with him.
I never met you before, but it sounds like you're a righteous man. I feel like you and me could talk about a lot of stuff face to face. Jared, you know what happens when you put your trust in the Lord. Absolutely.
But I'm back in the corner now, and I don't want to go back to prison, Mike. I don't.
Jared, I don't have that answer for you right now, but I know right now you're not going to prison.
Jared once again asks if he can speak with his mother, and this time things are different. The standoff is entering its 8th hour, and with the sun rising soon and fatigue setting in for both the officers and Jared, Sergeant Mike decides that it's time to reconsider this extremely risky request as a last resort.
Anytime that we introduce a third party, we really have to invest and dig into what the relationship is. I also wanted it to be a situation that we could control as far as what she said and how she said it.
The police are able to track her down and contact the police department in our city to get her on the line. They hurriedly brief her about the situation and then connect her to the officers at the crime scene. Then everyone waits with bated breath, wondering what his mother will say and hoping that nothing goes wrong.
Jared, I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, son, you need to listen to Officer Mike.
Yeah. You're trying to set me up to go back to prison. I don't want to go back. I love you. Come on. Okay, son, take a breath. Take a breath. I love you, son. It's okay. You're okay. I stayed 12 years, Bob. I don't want to go back to prison.
After speaking to his mother, Jared seems to calm down a great deal, and he promises the officers that he'll be out soon. With the kids inside and him still having his weapons, the protocol for this has to be clear to make sure there are no misunderstandings that lead to violence, as even the slightest mistake could have horrific consequences.
Hey, Jared, I'm the one behind the gun. My name's Dustin. I promise I will not shoot you as long as you don't put our guys in harm's way. If you don't have a gun, I promise I will not shoot you. I give you my word, okay?
I'm not going to do any of that, man.
Okay, I'm just here to keep
I'm not going to do any of that, bro.
I'm here to keep these guys safe. I give you my word, okay?
My hands, look, I'm not going to do any of that, bro.
I see him. Just keep talking to Mikey. I'm just here to keep these guys safe. I promise I will not shoot you if you don't bring out a gun.
I won't. I promise you I won't.
Okay, then we're on the same page.
My life, bro.
With the entire team in place around the tent, now all that's left is for Jared to come out, and if he does so with no weapons in his hands and the kids unharmed, the entire 8-hour standoff would be worth it. As the SWAT team waits, with guns at the ready, Sergeant Mike makes sure to keep speaking to Jared, reaffirming to him that he's doing the right thing.
We told each other, right? I told you I wouldn't lie to you, I never did. And you know what? One thing I can say about you, you've been doing your job. That's your job. Right now, the only answer is you come out and you talk to me. You take my hand, you give me a hug, you get the help that you need. You and me take care of it together. I gotta do what my mama said. Hey, you give her a kiss. You say, I'll see you soon, baby. I did. Okay. I just wanted to stop crying first. Okay. I'm gonna come out. I promise you I'm gonna come out. But you just write her this quick note. Okay?
After that?
I'll come out.
After you write the note?
No word. Don't let her talk to me in cuffs, okay?
All right.
Jared's final requests are both regarding his children, as he wants to leave them an explanation and asks that they not see him in handcuffs. And then the moment everyone has been waiting for finally arrives.
Jared, come sit right here. But you can just come sit right here. You're not even going to handcuff. Come on back. Is that a pocket knife? Hang on. Okay. Jared, I'm just going to grab this knife from you, okay?
Yep. I got a box cutter and a knife in my pocket.
Okay.
There's a gun in the pit. There's a pistol in the tent, man. There's a pistol right there in the tent.
Okay.
I never wanted to hurt anybody.
With Jared in custody, the officers check the tent and are hugely relieved to find all 3 girls safe and sound and the loaded guns safely tucked away. But before Jared is taken away, Sergeant Mike allows him to do what he'd asked.
Here, you want to grab your paper?
You want to write your note? Here you go, man. Here's your mom, bud.
Good morning, Jared.
Good morning.
Thank you, Jared.
We're gonna go outside, okay?
Thank you for listening to the office.
Thank you very much, Mike. You're welcome.
While Jared is escorted to jail, the girls are reunited with their mother, who's been waiting nearby all night in a state of sheer panic and fear.
Once they seen me, their eyes lit up and they started crying. I started crying. They got in the car. We were hugging and crying. It took a long time for all of us to feel safe. My girls were afraid of being taken. They were afraid of being separated from me again. And we are at a much better place today.
In November 2018, Jared was found guilty of kidnapping and assault with a deadly weapon. He was sentenced to 7 years and 3 months in prison and is set to be released in early 2026.
कैसे हैं आप लोग? ठीक हैं, खैरियत हैं? उठाऊँ सोकर उठाऊँ ये देख रहा हूँ इसमें क्या और चल रहे हैं। ये और चल रहे हैं। मैं काम क्या कर रहा हूँ? मैं कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा। अभी मैं उठाऊँ सोकर उठाऊँ और ये है कि सोकर उठने के बाद मैं ज़रा थोड़ा सा करूँगा। देर हो तो सही रहता है, तेज ना हो तो फिर मसला खराब होता है। अब हमें इसमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? इसमें हमें कुप्पी लानी पड़ेगी। कुप्पी से ज़रा सेट मारना पड़ेगा। कुप्पी इम्पोर्टेंट है, कुप्पी इसमें इम्पोर्टेंट है भाई। ये कुप्पी इसमें इम्पोर्टेंट है। हमें कुप्पी ला के इसको सेट करना पड़ेगा। बंद कर रहा हूँ। बंद करके फिर उसके बाद मैं इसको बताऊँगा। होने वाला है। चलें भाई साहब, बंद करते हैं इसको।